What's going on, ChavezzSlovakia? So, I don't know who's subbed to my gaming channel here, but that video's finally going up of me fixing my controller and beating everything on regular in the first try because it's actually not that hard. That'll be fun for people to see, and then we'll do another video after that, like right back to back days. We'll upload them. Hellsing Abridged 7 should be coming out tonight. This will be the 24th. That'll be coming out tonight. That was blocked worldwide, so then that was a little bit delayed, but we finally got that cleared up, so that's good. Something else is going on, and this is all just me stalling because I don't want to watch these scary videos. So Rainbow Rebels hooked us up with some creepy shit, and we're gonna listen to The Smiling Man. And I've seen the short film of it, and that I don't really fuck with, but it was really, I don't know, it was really short. And so it wasn't that bad. The build-up was pretty nice, but I didn't fuck with that video like at all. And it made me really think, like, it reminded me why I don't watch horror things. But we're gonna listen to it. Maybe listening to it is not as bad. We did the Toys R Us stories, which were just pathetically pathetic. Those are just not scary at all. So let's get into it, man. Let's do this one. We got some people in here listening to it. They'll tell me how bitch man I am and whatever. Who cares? All right, let's do it. Mr. Creepypasta. Oh, damn. I'm gonna turn my shit down. So, fuck y'all.
About 5 years ago, I lived downtown in a major city in the US. I've always been a night person, so I would often find myself bored after my roommate, who was decidedly not a night person, went to sleep.
We're gonna start this shit over. I'm gonna do these with the fucking lights off, dude. I'm gonna just start the video over. It's definitely not as creepy feeling when it was nighttime because it's definitely daytime. But fuck that. If I like, no, there's hella light in here. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do it with the light off though. With the light off. The single light. But I'm not doing this shit at night though. This shit might actually be scary. Don't like these sound effects.
About 5 years ago, I lived downtown in a major city in the US. I've always been a night person, so I would often find myself bored after my roommate, who was decidedly not a night person, went to sleep. And to pass the time, I used to go for long walks and spend time thinking. I spent 4 years like that, walking alone at night. I never once had a reason to feel afraid. I always used to joke with my roommate that even the drug dealers in the city were polite. But all that changed in just a few minutes of one evening.
What do you mean the drug dealer? Drug
It was a
dealers
Wednesday,
ain't friendly people.
somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning. And I was walking near a police patrol park, quite a ways from my apartment. It was a quiet night, even for a weeknight. With very little traffic, almost no one on foot. The park, as it was most nights, was completely empty. I turned down a short side street in order to loop back to my apartment. When
That's a mistake. That's a mistake. This shit is so dramatic. Holy shit.
Side was the silhouette of a man dancing. It was a strange dance, similar to a waltz, but he finished each box with an odd forward stride. I guess you could say that he was dance walking, headed straight for me. Deciding he was probably drunk, I stepped as close as I could to the road to give him the majority of the sidewalk to pass me by. The closer he got, the more I realized how gracefully he was moving. He was very tall and lanky, and was wearing an old suit. He danced closer still, until I could make out his face. His eyes were open wide and wild. His head tilted back slightly, looking off at the sky. And his mouth formed in a painfully wide cartoon of a smile. Between the eyes and the smile, I decided to cross the street before he danced any closer. I took my eyes off him to cross the empty street, As I reached the other side, I glanced back, and then stopped dead in my tracks. He had stopped dancing, and was standing with one foot in the street, perfectly parallel to me. He was facing me, but still looking skyward, smile still wide on his lips.
Okay, this shit is stressing me out. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm trying so hard, but this is not good for me, man. I don't want to know what happens next. Stab him! Just fucking kill it before it gets any closer, man. Fuck that shit, dude. Hell nah, bro. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all people, man. If I'm walking outside and there's a dude doing some weird shit in Vegas, because we got crackheads and shit out here who do some weird shit, that shit is concerning to me. Hell no, dude. I would just rather not do this, okay? I would just rather watch other things. Fuck this, man.
I was completely and utterly unnerved by this. I started walking again, but kept my eyes on the man. He didn't move. And once I had put about a half a block between us, I turned away from him for a moment to watch the sidewalk in front of me. The street and sidewalk ahead of me were completely empty. Still unnerved, I looked back to where he had been standing, to find him gone.
Exactly. Now who's fucked with?
For the briefest of moments, I felt relieved, until I noticed him. He had crossed the street, and was now slightly crouched down. I couldn't tell for sure due to the distance and the shadows, but I was certain that he was facing me. I had looked away from him for no more than 10 seconds, so it was clear that he had moved fast, and I was so shocked that I stood there for some time, staring at him. And then he started moving towards me again. He took giant, exaggerated, tiptoed steps, as if he were a cartoon character sneaking up on someone, except he was moving
that's not very scary
very quickly.
at all.
I'd like to say at this point that I ran away, or pulled out my pepper spray, or my cell phone, or anything at all.
This nigga said pepper spray. If that's your last resort, pepper spray, if you better be that good shit that like foams up in people's faces. Because if it's that real spray shit, you're just gonna pepper spray yourself in the fucking face. A light breeze ruins your plan with pepper spray. You're dead.
I just stood there.
Cartoon man's gonna feast on your soul. That's it.
Crept toward me. Then he stopped again, about a car length away from me, still smiling his smile, still looking to the sky. When I finally found my voice, I blurted out the first thing that came to mind. What I meant to ask was, "What the fuck do you want?" What came out was a whimper. Oh.
A whimper? A whimper?
Regardless of whether or not humans can smell fear, they can certainly hear it. I heard it in my own voice, and that only made me more afraid, but he didn't react to it at all. He just stood there, smiling. And then, after what felt like forever, he turned around, very slowly, and started walking away. Just like that.
Wait, that's it? He just goes? He just
Not
leaves?
wanting to turn my back to him again, I just watched him go, till he was far enough away to almost be out of sight. And then I realized something. He wasn't moving away anymore. Nor was he dancing. I watched in horror as the distant shape of him grew larger and larger. He was coming back my way, and this time he was running. I ran too. I ran until I was off the side road and back onto a better lit road with sparse traffic. Looking behind me, there, he was nowhere to be found. The rest of the way home, I kept glancing over my shoulder, always expecting to see his stupid smile, but he was never there. I lived in that city for 6 months after that night, and I never
And then you
went out
moved.
for another walk. There was something about his face that always haunted me.
No,
He didn't
hell
look
no.
drunk. He didn't look high. He looked completely and utterly insane. And that's a very, very scary thing to see.
Alright, okay, alright. It got significantly less stressful when it came to the part where I was thinking it was gonna get worse, and it didn't really get any worse. I mean, like, dude was like staring at it from across the street. I'm like, this is where some shit's meant to happen. Like, now you know for a fact he coming after your ass. He's not just here. He's not just generally crazy. He's crazy and coming for you, fam. What are you gonna do now? And then nothing really happened. They kind of just like, you know, got real close and intimate, and then he just left. Then he ran back, and then homie ran, and then nothing happened. That's not so bad, all right? It's not so bad. I can handle that. Mentally, I'd be fucked up, though, because I would never go outside without a weapon again for the rest of my life. But I'd have whooped his ass after he ran up on me the first time. Damn running. I'm too slow for that. I mean, I ain't got nowhere to go, bruh. Get the tactical nuke and pop all the shadow dancing people in the city. Damn it, man. You guys. Burn it all down. You would never go out at night again, though. I can guarantee you that. If you guys have ever been followed at night, because I've been followed at night before, bro. I've been followed at night before. That shit is very, very creepy feeling. Like, you do not feel safe in the dark with a group of people. Well, it was a group of people for me, but like, you know, just being followed by somebody. Yeah, the dancing shit, like, you know, I don't know. It's creepy. It's just unsettling. It's weird. We got a lot of like people on drugs and stuff like down by the strip though, and that shit happens sometimes where people on drugs will just be weird to you. It just ruins your day. You just feel icky, like, ugh, like just go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, just let me do something else. But this wasn't so bad, man. We're gonna do another one tomorrow, and hopefully that one's better. And this one wasn't so bad though. For creepy stuff, it's not so bad. I know y'all gonna flame me, which is why I'm starting early, so then I can get flamed for these easy ones, and y'all can send me worse ones that I can be really actually scared. I'll see y'all around, man. Peace. That wasn't so bad, man. It got better, guys.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.